I'm getting ready to send my daughter off to college, and now I get to worry from afar. They say that hell hath no fury like a mother scorned. And in the new thriller Rushed, Elise Thuresson talks to the screenwriter about her inspiration for the film.
So we're here to talk about you and more particularly your upcoming film Rushed.
Let's party, huh? We're gonna take a shot. High dive, baby. Bring the shots over here. Dude, I don't think he's doing good. He's fine, Jesse. Jimmy, can you hear me? He's not responding, guys.
After an extensive state police department investigation, all parties have found the university not liable.
Before we get into the actual film, I kind of want to talk about your previous career because looking at it, you're from SNL, your relationship with Chris Farley, you've been in Men in Black, Forrest Gump, Holes, and from my experience, those are all very comedic, light, heartwarming films. And what made you want to dive in and write a serious thriller about hazing and fraternity?
Well, you know, it's funny, the movie that's coming out August 27th, my film is called Rushed, and it is a revenge thriller. And people say that to me because I have done a lot of comedies, SNL, as you say, and all. As a mom, no matter how funny you are, if you worry at night when your kids go out, you're sometimes in the fetal position thinking, I hope they get home safely. Then when they go off to college, it's a whole different ball game because you have no control anymore.
You know, there's a lot of like thrillers out there and they're scary, but they don't really hit close to home. And this one, I think so many people, they're gonna have a little bit of that fear. I think a lot of moms can relate, and even just the college hazing part of it, it's just so scary for me to watch.
So the beginning part of the film is very funny. And then when everything happens and there's that crazy twist and becomes the crazy thriller, you see that, you know, as I say, hell hath no fury like a mother scorned.
What are you saying to me?
Send her the photo.
And in the film, Robert Patrick plays my husband from the Terminator, and Jake Weary, who's in Animal Kingdom, is also in it. To say they hit home runs is unbelievable. Robert Patrick gives the most moving performance, and is also very funny. And Jake Weary, it's just like extreme how far this guy goes. So many of the cast are friends of mine that I, have worked with forever and trusted and knew they were great actors.
I always admire when directors and screenwriters, they know who they want in their films, and they know there's something about working with someone in the past, like you already have that natural chemistry.
Completely.
You all work so well together.
Yes. I mean, and the way I structured the whole thing was people lived in cottages together. They lived in houses together because that's what Lars von Trier does. He has everybody, it's almost like doing a play. So there's no above the line and below the line like they talk in Hollywood. This was an effort. And when you see the movie, you'll see how well the chemistry is just unbelievable.
I think so many people are going to be able to relate to this film and feel that fear that you're conveying in your role. So where can we see this? When does it come out?
The film will be out August 27th in theaters, and it will also be on streamers the same day. So if it's not in your town or someone's town for some reason, it will be on streamers. I'm just really excited for people to see it because I think it's really going to resonate, and the timing is perfect with back to school.
This year's Grammy Camp included guest artists Andy Grammer, Echo Smith, and the Warren Treaty. Help students prepare for a career in the music industry. The 17th annual Grammy Camp program selected 8 talented high school students from across the country, including our very own Ava Lynn Thuresson, for the vocal track. Here's her original song.
There's a house on Crestline Place with walls built with memories and grace, a yellow slide built on a fence, connecting our house with them. Barbie cars and chalk parades, and we can't forget about those Swiss braids. Justin Bieber blasting in the car, sun sunshine and Dawson's old guitar. When a warm breeze hits me the right way, I find myself back in those good old days where love would never fail and good times always prevailed. And oh, I wanna go back home beneath the mountains in that old road and those track homes. And oh, when the world wasn't cold, back with Grandma Rose and her nickels and laughs and giggles and her face, back on old Crestline Place. I hate to admit the gossip girl fantasies have kept my interest at large, and of course your compliments and your play of personality means so much to me when we're apart. Being far away has made me watch this go. Heidi's his pipe, look by the way. I've even wandered onto Facebook. Your baby pics are too cute not to save, but my most useful resource in my stalking days is Zillow giving me a day and 15 hours away. Hi, Mr. Third, it's your virtual girlfriend, a few thousand miles away. I find it strange that we've never met in person, although we FaceTime day to day. Oh, my Hamptons boy, touchy-feely luxury, serene in my net Archibald. I'll admit you're an ass, but you've got some class, and we've done so well so far apart. A day and 15 hours away. Ooh, a day and 15 hours away. Ooh.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are the very definition of survival of the fittest.
To those who dare to dream.
Dr. Ulter, your story inspired us to leave everything behind. Let's start anew.
Trust me. By this time next year, one of us will be gone. I personally hope it's not you.
We hunt. We fight. We kill.
They're trying their best to ruin us. They won't, because we are a family.
You're a traitor. I will not let you destroy us.
Shut up!
August is National Breastfeeding Awareness Month, a time to recognize and support the unique journeys of mothers who choose to breastfeed. Joining us is Dr. Mona Amin, pediatrician, lactation consultant, and founder of the popular parenting platform PediDocTalk. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
So August is National Breastfeeding Awareness Month. Tell us more about some innovations that are helping new moms.
This month is all about prioritizing breastfeeding and, more importantly, creating sustainable support systems that support those who want to breastfeed. And every family's feeding journey is unique, and no two paths are the same, including for people who do breastfeed. And having the right support system and tools can make all the difference. Munchkin's Flow Nipple Shield Plus is a great example. It's made from 100% food-grade silicone and comes in a portable sterilizer case. And when used with guidance from a lactation consultant, it can help with latch, support milk transfer, and reduce postpartum stress, especially in those early weeks with breastfeeding.
So what are the biggest reasons why moms stop breastfeeding?
Many new moms face emotional, physical, or logistical hurdles when breastfeeding, which can make it incredibly challenging. And one of the most common things that I see is the perception of low milk supply, or that their baby isn't getting anything at the breast when they're nursing, which can lead to self-doubt and anxiety, leading to many moms stopping breastfeeding earlier than expected or warranted. Other key barriers include difficulty with latching, nipple pain or trauma, and lack of support. So Flow Nipple Shield Plus is built to help eliminate some of these concerns and that self-doubt that many moms face in those early times of breastfeeding their newborn or their baby.
What are some highlights from the new study?
The findings were eye-opening to me as a pediatrician and IBCLC. We heard from hundreds of women how personal and at times challenging breastfeeding can be, which is no surprise, honestly. Over 300 moms participated in the study, and what was amazing is that 87% continued breastfeeding at 12 months, more than twice the national average of 39.5%, according to the CDC. Remember, you are not alone on this journey. I always recommend visiting munchkin.com to learn more about their tools like the Flow Nipple Shield Plus and their other helpful breastfeeding resources.
Fantastic. I'm Ava Lynn with Coast to Coast. Thank you so much for joining us today, Dr. Mona.
Thank you.
When scorching heat coincides with your outdoor plans, summer can be hard. Joining us today is Andie Lee Gonzalez, a licensed registered dietitian and scientist. Thank you so much for joining us today, Andie.
Thank you so much for having me.
So let's start with dehydration. What is it and how does it happen?
Dehydration is when your body loses more fluid than it's taking in. While it's losing fluid, it's also losing electrolytes like special minerals like sodium, potassium, and chloride that help our bodies function properly. There's also some dehydration risks. So we know that record high temperatures make us more prone to dehydration due to sweating from being outdoors, also intense workouts, and even airplane travel due to the low humidity in the airplane cabin. And I get it. Living in South Texas, me and my family, we deal with heat year round. I'm a mom of 2 active kids, from soccer to cheer, and also a runner who loves being outdoors. My background as a licensed registered dietitian at Abbott, I have learned the importance of hydration, and I'm so excited to share some tips with you today.
Do you have any other hydration tips for us?
Yeah, so having the right hydration plan is key. And so 3 things to consider is 1, just know the signs of dehydration. As I mentioned earlier, feeling dizzy, fatigue, irritable are all common signs. 2, pregame your hydration plan. So that's one way of being proactive. So if you know you're going to be outdoors, make sure you're getting those fluids like water and electrolytes ahead of time throughout the day, including something like Pedialyte, throughout the day to make sure that you're hydrated, well hydrated before those outdoor activities. You can also include foods like fruits and vegetables like strawberries, cucumbers, watermelons. That is part of that hydration plan. And then lastly, you want to plan those cooling breaks. So if you know you're going to be outside, make sure that you're taking an umbrella, a sunshade, or if you forget, like I do sometimes as a soccer mom, is looking for a tree to help, again, your body regulate its temperature. But these 3 tips can really help you better prepare for all things summer and enjoy some of these activities in the outdoors. For more information around hydration, please visit Pedialyte.com To stock on Pedialyte, make sure that you visit Amazon or your favorite retailer, the pharmacy and baby aisle.
While CES 2024 is not technically an auto show, the automotive industry makes up a giant part of the show's footprint. More than 600 exhibitors are here from the automotive space, including manufacturers, suppliers, startup companies, and more. Hyundai Mobis debuted their new Mobiond electric vehicle with its next-generation e-corner system motion technology. It enables the car to make sideways and diagonal motion, as well as pivot turns. Wow! I'm told each of the 4 wheels are individually controlled. Honda showed off 2 new concept vehicles, the Space Hub and the Saloon. The Japanese automaker announced it will launch the Honda Zero Series beginning in 2026. The Saloon is being called the flagship concept model of the new Honda Zero Series. It embodies the new thin, light, and wise approach. On the inside is an instrument panel with a human-machine interface for a seamless user interface. The Saloon features a low height and sporty styling. Meanwhile, the Space Hub was developed under the theme of augmenting people's daily lives. It offers a flexible space that accommodates what users want to do and becomes a hub that connects people to people and society. Mullen introduced its 5RS high-performance sporty crossover EV. It comes equipped with a 100 kilowatt per hour battery pack and a 2-speed gearbox. The 5RS will achieve more than 1,000 horsepower and a top speed of over 200 miles per hour. Pricing for the 5RS will start just under $300,000. Mercedes-Benz unveiled the North American premiere of the Concept CLA class vehicle. It displays the forthcoming Mercedes-Benz modular architecture and new in-car music experience called MBUX Sound Drive. That comes with cool apps like Audible and Amazon Music. The MBUX virtual assistant transforms the car-driver relationship with both AI and advanced 3D graphics.
A spot, so I can do that right from here. It's showing me the Little Caesars garage. It'll show me the distance and the price for that, and how many spaces are available right now. And I can just go ahead, select how much time I want to book my parking for, and then I can just pay it right from the system over here and start my navigation over there. So we've added an instance of the facial recognition even to the camera at the back. Balance myself and do a dance, maybe I'm wearing heels, right? And so instead of doing all of that, I can just, okay, there you go. Yeah, so I don't need to do the balancing thing, and since it recognizes my face and it knows that I'm a registered driver, so I don't have to be worried about other people coming and doing my secret passcode and opening the trunk. And
today we're going to introduce you to LG Alchable, our concept car that focuses on the quality of time spent on the road so that it's meant to elevate a passenger's experience both inside and outside the vehicle. Now, LG Alchable consists of 3 customer experience themes we developed based on our comprehensive research aimed at making everything possible around the vehicle. They're transformable, explorable, and relaxable. Now, first and foremost, transformable experience defines mobility as a personalized private space which can be transformed according to a passenger's needs. Next is the explorable experience. In the future, mobility will understand the context of each journey and our preferences, allowing us to have more enriched and delightful experiences. And last but not least is the relaxable experience. Imagine a car caring for our physical and mental well-being, ensuring them to be in their best conditions.
Bringing you the best of Coast to Coast from CES 2024 in Las Vegas, I'm Jason Rasidlo reporting.
And that wraps up our episode. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Heather Dawson. We'll see you next time.